You are the average of the 5 people you associate with most. You've probably heard this before. I've heard it like 10,000 times, but what are you doing about it? In this video, I'm going to tell you why surrounding yourself with great people and influences that impact your life in a good way is the greatest life hack in the world. Hey, I'm Justin, the Director of Marketing and Community at Vitalize Venture Group. I also host a podcast called Just Go Grind, interviewing founders and VCs and operators. If you look at some of the most wealthy, healthy, happy people in the world, what you'll find oftentimes is that they're surrounded by other people who are wealthy and healthy and happy as well. And that's no accident. That is oftentimes on purpose. And even if it's not a proactive thing where they've been like, you're healthy, you're wealthy, oh, you're happy, I'm gonna have you in my circle. It happens whether you like it or not. And as you surround yourself with the right people and the right influences, great things seem to happen. And the people you surround yourself with, and I'll even go as deep as saying the influences with books and social media and all the different platforms that you consume, all of those things influence your habits, they influence how you think, they influence how you dream, they influence everything about you, like whether you like it or not, they are influencing you in some capacity. And knowing that, and understanding how all these different things influence you to be more positive or more negative, to be more healthy or to not be as healthy, all those influences around you, like they influence how you think about those things. And as you think about that more and more, where it's like, wait a minute, how am I being influenced by the people around me? You realize just how important it is to surround yourself with the right people. In 2015, when I was living in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I'm from, I got in contact with my cousin. He wanted me to move to Las Vegas to join his company. At the time, I was happy. I was training clients. I was in a good position in my life. There was nothing wrong with where I was at. So why did I leave Milwaukee? Because I wanted to be around an entrepreneur who would create a 7-figure business. I knew that surrounding myself with great people would help me the most, and so I took that leap to put myself in an environment where I would learn. It'd be a fire hose of sorts of learning from an entrepreneur who had done it, who had been in the trenches, who had built this company over time into this business that has been successful, and I wanted to be a part of that, so I took the leap. I did the same thing again with getting my MBA. I wanted to be surrounded by people that were going to push me, that were going to help level me up in different ways in my life, in my thinking, by being with people for a 2-year period of time from all over the world who were pursuing something else, who were striving for excellence, striving for greatness in some capacity in their life, knowing that that would help me as well and encourage me to do things with my life that would help push me and expand my thinking and become wealthier, become healthier, become happier, all these different things. I think it did. It influenced me in a wide variety of ways. And being surrounded by entrepreneurs that were doing things in the venture-backed world was something I never had before. I was never exposed to those types of entrepreneurs, that way of running businesses, and that ultimately led to me being in venture capital. And I attribute that directly to that MBA and that experience of those 2 years. So you really are the average of the 5 people you spend the time with most. However, there's a level deeper of that. And as I alluded to earlier in the video, not just the people, but the other influences. So the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the videos you consume, those all have an influence on you. And the content and the media that you surround yourself with definitely influences how you succeed, influences your health, influences your wealth, influences your happiness. So I would say at an even deeper level, not only surround yourself with great people, diverse people, different perspectives, successful, wealthy, healthy, all these different things, those are part of it, but then also consume better books, listen to great podcasts, watch amazing YouTube videos that can help you learn something. And I understand there's a time for entertainment, there's a time for relaxing. There are people you're gonna associate with or have in your life that maybe aren't gonna be as successful, aren't gonna be as healthy, whatever, that you've known for a long time. There's a different aspect of loyalty and aspect of family and community and friends that I understand. Like that's a huge thing as well. But when you look at actively kind of pursuing who you choose and how you choose to spend your time, who you choose to spend your time with, what you choose to spend your time consuming, all of that really matters. It all influences us in such profound ways, and even in ways that we don't even realize. The subtleties of that over time. It's like, how does someone change over 5, 10, 20 years when they're influenced by a negative person? How do they become so negative, and how does that even occur? It's because those things all influence you. And as I've expanded my own thinking and gotten around people from different walks of life and gotten out of, for instance, Wisconsin, which is a great place. I loved growing up there. It's just there's different people out there. And in the MBA, for instance, people from all over the world, and then people doing, again, like I said, venture-backed startups or in venture capital that I had heard nothing about when I was in Wisconsin. And I think doing that and pushing yourself and expanding and going outside your boundaries only helps you to become a better person. It helps you to improve your life, expand your thinking, and ultimately, which is what matters the most, is helps you have a better life. To wrap things up here, trying to succeed alone, trying to do things by yourself never works. It's very difficult to go about on your own. Even people who are solo founders, people who are trying to do things on their own, projects, self-improvement on their own, it's very hard to do. Surrounding yourself with the right people, putting yourself in a position to succeed by having other people that can help you is not only a better option for actually helping you get there, it's just way more fun. I think it's just way more fun to share in your successes and your climb with other people. As the saying goes, I have no idea who said this, a rising tide lifts all boats. When it comes to surrounding yourself with people, think of it that way. You can all succeed together. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video.